Hello friend, this is another video of Java, and in this video we are going to learn how to take input from the user in Java program. And if you are new to the channel and want to learn Java, Android and another technical stuff, then start now by just hitting the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you don't miss anything in future when we upload a video. So coming to the video, here now create an empty Java file and save it by a name like input.java because it matches our program, and save the file input.java. Save the file, and here create our public class input and the curly braces, and now create our main method. Okay, now till now if we want to take input, we are not taking input, we just giving the input in our program, and we use them as like this println, and we print the value a or use the value of a and save the file, and open the command prompt, and let's zoom in so it's visible to you. Now compile our Java file, javac.input.java. Yes, now run the file, java input. Yes, 5. Till now we use this method, but now if we want to take value from the user. For taking value from the user, we have to import a package which resides in java.util, and you can use .asterisk for importing all the util classes, but it is recommended if you are using one class, then import that class rather than all the classes, because it's a heavier if you use all the classes, import all the classes. Now let's create the scanner class object, scanner sc new scanner, give it a argument system.int, which take inputs. That's fine, and remove the value, and let's perform a simple addition between two values and input given by the user at the runtime. And now write a equal sc dot next int, and that's fine. Yeah, now copy the value and use it same for the b, control v. Yes, remove that one extra space. Now let's perform a plus b addition. Here next int is the method of scanner class, and we accessing the method via the scanner class object. So, and the next int method does what? It takes the input and move the cursor in the second line. You get an idea what I'm trying to say. Now compile the Java file, and what is the error? Oh sorry, I forget to save the file. Save the file and compile it again. Yeah, enter. See, there is no error. Now run the file, give it to number 8 and 9 17. Yeah, it is right output. Now clear the terminal and run it again. So Java, yes, and give it values 100 and 200. Yeah, 300. Fine. Now you see that it working fine. Now let's take example that how we take float value from the user. So taking float value, here remove int and use here float, float. Yeah, and for taking float value from the user, you just need to here use float rather than int. Use float, and one float again. Yes, now save the file and open the command line, run it again, enter two values 15.6 and 10. What's the output? Yeah, see, here is the right output. Now let's see how to take character value from the user. For taking character value, you use char. You think that we can take input like this, but let me show you. Remove that line and remove that b and remove the float line. Now save the file and run it again. Clear the screen first, compile, and yes, this is the error that I'm talking about. Why is the error? because for taking char value from the user you have to define the index. Save the file and compile it again, and now run the file. Java, not you, yeah, you. Run, give an input as like P, enter P. Here is the input, and don't try to use here 1, because if you use 1 here, then you will get an runtime error, not compile time error, runtime error. Like enter P and enter. Yes, this is the error because character can take only 1 character, and you are here specifying to use 2 character, and this is not the right way to using character in Java or in any programming language, because character can store only 1 character. Now let's take how to use string in Java, how to take input as a string. Remove that line of code and define in a single line, don't use one extra line, and here use just next line and remove that piece of code and save the file and open the command line prompt, clear the screen and compile it and run the file, and write here code again. You can type your name, save the file. Yes, this is the correct output, and that's all for the video. And if you enjoyed the video, then give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching full video.